Alright guys, so we are gonna finish up the Yogi's Toy Show videos today. And we're gonna start off with this truck that has been debated on what it is. Looks like a Ford. Looks like a Chevy. Looks like a Dodge. The guy I got it from apparently thought it was a 70 to 73 Chevy. I could see that, definitely, because that's what I think the side of it looks like, but I think it's either a Dodge or a Ford. But this was made by Gay Toys out of Michigan. And I don't intentionally collect a bunch of these old Gay Toys company trucks, but I do have a bunch of them, so I guess I unintentionally do collect them. I just think this one's cool. It's still got the graphics on both sides of it. This graphics still more color to it. It's got all the little white center caps in them. Sometimes those get broke out. The windshield wipers. This one still has the steering wheel, which is kind of unusual. It's got an off-centered peg in the back, and apparently it could have a topper that went on it, or possibly even a slide-in camper. So there's that. And this is a M2, says Maui and Sons 1968 Chevrolet C60 box truck, which is what I bought this set for. I really like the box truck, but I also really like the Apache step side there. Could I have gotten it cheaper at like a store? Yes. Would I have found this at the store? No. And $25 is a lot cheaper than it would have been to buy it, say, on the internet. This one is from 2021. I didn't know when this one was from. I just knew I'd never seen it before, and I really liked it. So I'm doing a separate video for all the M2 stuff, just because for some reason people seem to really like the videos of the singular vehicles. So that's what's coming up after I get through all of the Yogi's Toy Show stuff. The last thing that I got from that vendor, which I have the belt buckle on, so I can't show you, but it's a belt buckle. It's square. It's got a flag and a horse and a horseshoe on it. I'm gonna show this so I can get it out of the way here. This is made by Ertl. It's an international lodestar, and these are all made out of die cast, and then this one has these pressed steel fenders on it. And it's got Structo wheels on the front. It still has the correct wheels on the back though. Now, it's in kind of bad shape. Even the headlights are poked out of it. But even in really crappy shape, for some reason these go for a lot of money. And the guy wanted $2 for this. And I'll be honest, just for the die-cast part, just the cab with no wheels or anything else, it would be worth more than that. This is probably, the way it sits, is probably worth $20 to $35, somewhere in that range. Because I've seen really crappy ones that are complete, but have been repainted and they look awful, or they don't have the back on them or whatever. And they're usually anywhere from 75 to 100 bucks. And if they're really nice, it's hard telling what you're gonna see it listed for. But so these are pretty valuable. So I thought for $2, I'm gonna buy it. Number one, I have a dump truck that is more complete. That's one of these, and the wheels did this, and then they came apart. So I'm gonna have to use the wheels off of this, and then I think I have some extra wheels that will fit it, and we'll make it into something. I don't know what we're gonna do with it. It used to have the interior in it. It had a driver and it had a windshield in it. This little bar here helped keep the windshield in. And these have really good suspension. It pivots. So even for as crappy of shape as it's in, $2 was a really good buy for that. I mean, like, I was shocked when he said $2. I thought maybe he said $20. And so I asked him again, and he said $2. I thought, all right, sounds good to me. Of course, I had to try really hard to not look like I was as happy as I was. All right, these came from Lisa's One-Stop Toy Chest. Evidently. I don't know. Everybody came from the toy show. So, this is the Disney Steamboat, the Steamboat Willie Steamboat. If you've seen the film, you recognize what this is from. And there are two variations of this. There's a black one, and I have a brown one sitting here. So there are different variations of this. This one's got dark brown and cream, whereas this one is straight black and white. And evidently when you roll this, the paddles roll on the steamboat. You can pause and read about that, and that's why I didn't say the year, because it's 1928 and I was going to say 1921. So there you can read about Steamboat Willie, who eventually evolved into being Mickey Mouse. This is an Auto World Muscle Trucks 1981 Chevrolet Silverado Fleet Side. Carmine red and white. You can, well, if it focuses, you'll be able to read that there. There's the back of it, kind of basic for regular Auto Worlds. This is the version A. And the reason I bought this, you guys probably know from listening to me talk before, this is my favorite grill for the second gen square bodies, which would be 81 to 87. When the grill goes all the way across on the bottom. That generally wasn't on the Silverado, though. That was on the lower trim packages, like Custom Deluxe and Scottsdales and that sort of thing. But regardless of what trim package it is, this is not a special edition one. It's just a very close color to the special edition. Auto World has a special run that's basically the same thing as Green Lights, Green Machines, and they're a real pretty candy apple red. And this is almost that same color. It's a short bed, but that's my only complaint about this casting. The rally wheels look really nice. Got a Silverado badge. A nice red interior. It's got bucket seats in it. I wish it had a bench seat, but It's got nice rubber tires on it. Oh, I like the black stripe on the bumper. That's kind of unusual. They had that, but it wasn't the most common thing. Tailgate opens very nicely. I wish this would focus so you could see it better. Does that say that side focused? I give up. There's the front with that cool looking grille. The turn signals, for some reason, they did those white. I guess the lenses on those trucks are white. They're not going to stay white though. They're going to be orange. What state are we running here for license plate? Maybe Alabama. What does the thing say? Arizona. Oh, that's a cactus. Okay. I got it. Cool. There's the base. Almost forgot to show you the hood opens on these. There's the base. I think I was zoomed in when I showed that before. Oh wow, hey, guess what? That one rolls good too. Sometimes you get those and they don't roll very good. The tires are funky or something. Alright. Got a green light here. A 1989 Chevrolet S10 monster truck from Ace Ventura. This is in the Hollywood Series 32. Wow. I just liked it because it was a camouflage S10. Pretty cool. Read. Oh, crap. Nothing is focusing, so you can't read anything. There you go. Pause and read that if you want to. I'm trying to find something in this bag that we're going to open up right now. So I'm just going to pull everything out. So I'm seeing a lot of stuff that we're not going to open either now or not going to open. First off being this. This is the Outdoor Sportsman purple Chevy step-side pickup. I think Matchbox says this is a 75. Or did they correct it and it says 78? No, that says 75. So I would love to open this. I'd love to have one of these open. But for some reason this purple step-side is normally pretty expensive for a mainline Matchbox. So $12 is the cheapest one I've ever seen. I wish that I remembered what I paid for this. I didn't pay very much for it, maybe $2 or $3. But so I won't be opening this one up because it's normally pretty expensive. I would love to have one that was loose though. This is the 2009 Ford F-150 in the Hot Wheels City Works from 2010. Hot Wheels Gas Company, natural gas. You know what? We can open this one up. I've been debating on it since I've had it and can't go back now. Nice bright red. And I still don't like the chrome bed floors in these. If they can cast the back here in die cast, they ought to cast the bed in die cast. But I think on this casting they've changed it. The front of the bed is not die cast anymore either. The yellow rims look good with the yellow decals on this. Natural gas company. Pretty cool. There's the base. This one I bought loose. This was in a 9-pack, I think, of Matchbox. It's the hard body, the 95 Nissan D21 pickup, which they call these hard bodies. It's got a spare tire and a chain in the back. I did a custom of one of these, made it look like my buddy Tohill's truck. I have not seen this aqua blue color, and I really liked it, so I bought it. Not gonna open this one up, but this is a Majorette, which is pretty close to the same color as that Matchbox. Majorette's a little more blue. Came from Hill's Drugstore. 77 cents back in the day. And there's not a year anywhere on the back of this thing. But I also did a custom of one of these. This is Majorette's Toyota Pickup. This is Toyota on the tailgate there. This is what they call a Hilux Pickup. It's got a load of lumber in the back. I don't think mine had the roll bar on it, or the headache rack, I should say. And it had one mirror. Needless to say, mine was out of the package. I think this is a newer release than the one that I had, but that's what it's supposed to look like. Another green light here. This is the 2021 Jeep Gladiator. Some people I think these are the trucks that you either like or you hate, because I hear a lot of people complain about how ugly they are. You can read that. My issue with Jeep calling this a Gladiator is that it's not a full-size pickup truck, and that's what the Gladiator originated as. Was a originally back in the 1960s, it was a full-size pickup truck. Which, if you know what a Jeep Crew Chief is, that's the truck that they modeled the Jeep Crew Chief after. So, I don't know. I have issues with companies using old names for something that is not anything like the original name. Kind of like Ford using the Maverick for that new little bitty truck. That new little bitty truck would be what I would call a Courier. It's a brand new Ford Courier. My only complaint with this so far, just upon my first introduction to this casting, is that this one does not have a trailer hitch. This is the 80th anniversary of Jeep. Maybe this is... It doesn't say it's a hobby exclusive, but I don't know what series it's in either, unless there's a Jeep series of Greenlight that I'm not familiar with. Which is possible. I wonder if the top comes off on this. Does not appear to. There's the Jeep. Come forward into the light a little bit here. It's got that nice army green color. Very detailed grille. Mirrors. Little tail lights there. Jeep on the tailgate. It's a nice casting. It's a heavy casting too. I'm debating on whether or not the fenders... Yeah, they are die cast. They're cast into the base though. So they are a separate piece. Nice rubber tires. 2021 Greenlight. 2021 Jeep Gladiator. Cool little truck. Got some Matchbox power grabs here. Got some really cool ones. This is a 57 Dodge swept side pickup. This is another controversial vehicle. People either like these or hate these for the same reason as the Jeep. People either think they're cool or they're ugly. I'm kind of middle of the road with both of these. I think these are pretty cool though. Here's the front of it. From the side they look really cool. And this is the only color. Hallmark had a Christmas ornament that was one of these trucks, and it was this same color too. So that's really the only two companies I can think that make a little swept side. Matchbox and Hallmark. Pretty cool though. It's got a matte finish on it. And then we have the 79 Chevy Nova. A lot of people I hear don't particularly care for this would be a newer Nova. I for one still like them a lot. And you don't see very many of them. You see a lot of the older ones from the 60s, you know. You don't see too many of this newer style of Nova. So when I saw this, I thought, oh, that's cool, I better get that. 79 Chevy Nova. It's a 2020 casting, chrome base. It's hard to see the front because it's all chrome. I like it. I think it's cool. This is from 2002, the 50th anniversary of Matchbox. We have the Chevrolet Police Impala in the Safety Stars series. This one's the Dare officer car. It's been a while since I've been in 5th grade, so I don't remember what the lion's name is, but he's kind of the Dare mascot. And Dare stands for drug and alcohol resistance education or something. Man, yeah, I've been out of Dare for a while. I can't even remember what it stands for. It's a program to basically teach kids how to say no to drugs and alcohol. I would like to have one of these castings open, but it would be to do a custom on. I like that Dare car, so we're not. This is a brand new Matchbox. This is the 1949 Curtis sport car, which to me looks like a month's jet, but maybe not. It's in the showroom series. This one just came out. This one's a brand new one. Yeah, that looks a lot like a month's jet to me, at least from the one time that I've seen one in person. Granted, that's been several years ago, but... And it was in a dimly lit barn, so it was kind of hard to see. Oh, that's cool how they did that. The license plate in there and the taillights say Curtis. But it's tucked into all the chrome there. That's pretty cool. Got a red base on it. Got the Thailand elephant, as most of the Matchbox cars do. Looks like a big push bar on the grill. Nice little windshield. And this, I thought this was an older Johnny Lightning, but it's apparently not, because it says 2021 down here at the bottom. And we're going to open this one up. It's the Pop Culture Series Trivial Pursuit. It's a 1948 Tucker torpedo, and I really like Tuckers. I think they're really cool vehicles. So this is heavy. Tucker, the man in his dream. Trivial Pursuit, Johnny Lightning. I think it's plastic. It's not like a regular chip, though. There's your questions. There's your answers. There's your car. Really cool cars. Saw one in person not too long ago. I believe it was this color. They look really pretty in blue too. I've seen them in kind of this color blue. Typical Johnny Lightning. You can't read any of that unless you zoom in with the camera. And it doesn't matter because it doesn't say what it is on the bottom. Got nice rubber tires on it. This is Trivial Pursuit on that fender. Got your gas cap up there. Got your little bitty porthole window in the back there. There is an incredible amount of room inside of these Tuckers. There's the back of it, which could just as easily be the front if you didn't know what it was. It says Tucker back there, in case you can't read that. Got those cool tail lights, how they come up out of the fenders. Got your 3 headlights here. Nothing opens on it. I kind of wish that something would open, but it does not. It's a very nice casting though, and it rolls really well, especially for Johnny Lightning. Got another Johnny Lightning. This is a classic gold collection. This is a Aston Martin, a 1983 Aston Martin Lagonda. Never heard of or seen one of these before. I just thought that the car looked really cool. Custom light blue metallic. There you can read about this car here. There's a picture of the real car. I feel like this car is probably cooler. This is a release one. I feel like this car is probably cooler as a little toy than it is in real life. I don't know. It looks kind of odd, but maybe if you saw it in person, it would be pretty cool. It's definitely 80s, but it also at the same time looks futuristic, which I like. Once again, doesn't say what it is on the bottom. I wonder what these are supposed to represent, these 2 little nubs. It's interesting. Once again, rubber tires, nothing opens up on it. There's the interior. Oh, I wanted to show you on the Tucker. Hopefully they did it right. Well, they did, but it's kind of hard to see. Yeah, you can't, never mind. You can't see what I was going to show you. There's the interior on this thing. Oh, we've got some light coming through there. This one, the interior doesn't cover up as much, evidently. Looks like a lot of room in there. I don't know if this is supposed to be vinyl or if it's a cover for a moonroof or what. There's the front of it. Big wide vehicle. Quirky. License plate says quirky. There's the back of it. super cool, I think. Very unusual, but cool. It's definitely a quirky car. And we have one more bag of stuff that I think is mostly going to be stuff that goes in another video. Got some green lights. We do have some loose stuff we're going to look at, though. If I can get it all out of the bag. Luckily, we made it home with this thing having all of its tires still on it. You need to put back on there, but this thing is from the 60s, so for it to even have all of its tires, it's pretty remarkable. I've got one that doesn't have all of its tires on it. Tractor shovel number 69, made in England by Lesney. This is the Hatra. This is a Swivel Payloader. I don't know if they actually have these or not. I've never seen a payloader that swivels like that, but that's pretty cool. You know, that swivels instead of the tractor being articulated. I've got one of those, but doesn't have any tires on it, so that's a nice addition. From the Green Lights Super Duty Truck Series 14, we have the 1982 Chevrolet C60 fertilizer truck. It's a nice highway department orange. And I have this one, and I bought another one a few weeks ago at Meijer before the toy show. And we're gonna have a custom of one of those coming up, but I will show that one open in a separate video. And I love the first generation XJ Cherokees. That's what this is. This is an 88 Jeep Cherokee Limited. This is Greenlight Hollywood Series 33. The grills on them were different than the later ones. This was right at the switch. This was the body style when Chrysler basically bought out AMC. This was the Jeep that AMC was cranking out. Nice gold wheels on it. Pretty cool. And you can read about Beverly Hills 9210 if you want to. Again, separate video. And we have our loose stuff that we can look at now. We've got another Jeep. I think this is supposed to be a WJ, but I'm not really sure. I just know it's supposed to be a Jeep. I'm debating between two different body styles of Jeep here. It just says made in China on the bottom. It's got a luggage rack, but the pegs broke off, so it spins around. Got a nice trailer hitch on it, though. It's cheap, but at the same time, it's got a cool paint job on it. I like the luggage rack. And I think it was like $1, so even if I can't quite tell what year it's supposed to be, still pretty cool. This is a Walmart exclusive Hot Wheels. This is the 79 Ford F-150 truck that Sam Walton drove. Sam Walton is the guy that started both Walmart and Sam's Club. There's a picture of the truck up there. This one's got the retro slots wheels. It's got the signature piece of trim missing on the truck. This variation, we don't have old Roy the dog sticking his head out of the kennel there. They did a version of this back in 1997 or 8, and it had real riders, and it had the dog in the back, and it had a fancier interior. This one must have just came out, because this one's got the plastic strip on the back. Walmart Museum. There's the real truck. Pretty cool. If they would have been $3 instead of $5, I probably would have bought another one to open it up, but I didn't bother. We have a Models of Yesteryear Lesney here. This is the 1910 Benz Limousine. Other than missing the back seat, this one's all complete, and it's in better shape than the one that I currently have. Got the spare tire, got all the shifters. Oh, it's missing the front seat too. We'll make this one the better one though. This one, the paint's not all faded out on it. We'll stick the seats from the other one in it. Very nice though, very pretty car, even missing the seats. Still got all of its tires. Don't have a year of when it was made. No, it does not. Some of the yesteryears do, some of the later ones. It rolls good. And I don't know what's wrapped up in here. I think it has a white top thing on it, but I can't really remember what it is. Oh, yes, it does. It's this one. This is the Ford Bronco from Hot Wheels 1980. It's in very good shape. This was $3, I think. It's an Eco Lab guaranteed pest elimination truck. I've never seen this before, that's why I bought it. They had two of them. A little chunk missing out of the plastic there, but still nice. Got the trim going along the bottom there. It's $5. Never seen that one before, so I thought I better buy that one. That's going to conclude the Yogi's Toy Show video for 2022. Like, comment, subscribe for more. Have a great day, and we'll catch you in the next video.